Hi, it's November 22nd. It's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and we're going to give you a brief update here. So we are now 3/4 of the way through the month of November. The first 3 weeks just continue to rip higher. We've been fully invested for quite some time, and we keep adding on any pullback we get. We want to buy, and as I've been saying, we love this investment climate we're in. You can make 3 or 4% on your cash sitting in a bank, risk-free. You can make 5% in treasury bonds out a year and a half, invested for a year and a half, locked up, or you can make up to 6%, 7% moving into some of the more higher yielding corporate bonds. Munis, we're getting 8% tax equivalent, 5% tax-free yields on municipal bonds, 8% in a muni bond rated, single A or better. So that's really strong. But stocks, again, the asset class to make real generational wealth in. Year to date, the S&P 500 is up 20%. That's amazing because it only averages 10, so it's 100% more than the average. And then in the Nasdaq 100, that's technology mostly, that is up 46%. Okay, 46% in 10 and a half months. And we are positioned very heavily in all the sectors that are really hot right now. Okay, at this level though, we are a bit overbought. So we would not be putting money into the market in here. Overbought just simply means that it's going to, you have a higher risk of losing money in the short term than you do of making it. We prefer to buy when the market's oversold. So do not be surprised in the next week, 2 weeks, month, if we do get a little bit of a pullback. We are expecting strength into the end of the year. So we're going to be buying that pullback confidently, actually. But just don't be surprised if something happens. And what we want you to remember is this one thing, that true generational wealth, life-changing, life-altering generational wealth is created by owning equities over 10, 15, 20 years, a lifetime. You can't really get any results in 2 to 5 years. You really won't see, you'll make some money, but it won't be like what it's going to be like 15 years out. So, stay focused on the long term. We're going to be posting a snapshot of how easy it is to get invested and to commit to investing and making money by just simply saying, if you take $100 a paycheck, $200 a month, $2,400 a year, say starting when you're age 30, 35, 40, $2,400 a year at 10% invested in the S&P 500. In 10 years, you're going to have $32,000, but watch the compounding. In 15 years, it's going to double to $66,000. Another 5 years later, at 20 years, it's going to double again to $121,000. And in 30 years, so a 30-year-old is now 60, a 35-year-old is now 65, you're going to have $352,000 just by investing $100 every 2 weeks. Imagine if you did, $250 a paycheck or $300 a paycheck. As your raises come in or you begin to grow your earnings, increase those monthly allotments. It's such an easy way to compound wealth. So with that, we want to wish everybody a really happy Thanksgiving. We want to thank our clients and the friends of the firm for standing behind us and supporting us all these years. We hope we've given back to you as much as you've given to us. Thank you.